Hello, once again, Quadstick users. Today we're gonna be doing Deadspace Remake. Apologize for the late one. I had to do this twice. Audio did not record, so here's my second attempt. This is another Playstyles where I go more in detail on my profile, at least to what I think is necessary, and then I show you a little bit of gameplay. Hopefully things stick, and yeah. Let's get on with it. And we always start this the way in every video is movement, because movement is key. It's the most important part of the profile, in my opinion. So the way my playstyle works is full camera. You guys know it, tried and true. And we use buttons on the quad stick to, move in every direction. So let me just go through all 4 directions, because this one actually has all 4 directions included. To move forward, center puff. Have it on delay latch, probably like 230 or 250. Pretty much once you hit the 230 or 250 threshold, it will latch on forever until I stop it. It's nice because as long as I turn the camera, the character follows. He's still walking forward. That's how game mechanics work. It's good because I don't have to do any of it. All you gotta do is take it a step at a time, literally, and continue on my quest. And to move backwards, we will be going left, center, sip. And don't forget, each direction has force-offs to make sure that it runs correctly, because if I didn't put force-offs, you will run into issues, because in real life, you cannot walk forward and backwards at the same time. So we have to make sure we put force-offs accordingly, so they cancel each other out. Getting on with it, sidetrack, left, center, sip to move backwards. The moment I activate backwards, it instantly stops moving forward because of the force-offs, and I start moving backwards. To move left is going to be left sip, and there you go. Okay, left cancels all other directions, and it moves left. To move right, left puff. Again, we start moving to the right, and I make sure that it cancels all other directions. This is what I mean about force-offs. It's so powerful and it's so good that you're able to just easy maneuver in the game. Now that we got movement out of the way, let's start moving into the buttons to do actions. Center sip is my main to go for shooting. In this game, you have 2 alternatives, so if I center sip right now, I'm going to be punching. I apologize, stomping. Right? Now, to aim the gun is going to be lip, which is left trigger. It's on a toggle, so pretty much Isaac is just going to be aiming constantly until I lip it again. And while you're aiming, then you're able to shoot to a center sip. Now that I used a lot of ammo, time to reload. To reload, we are going to be using right center puff. Right center puff has 2 actions, and I really like this one. So I was able to combine reload, which is X, along with the A button, which is interact. Interact is very niche. You will pretty much interact with items on the ground, if not doors. So combining A and X together didn't really conflict with most of my actions. Right, so like this door, if I shoot a little bit and I stand next to a door and I do right center puff, he's going to reload and he's also going to interact. So it's actually not a big deal. It's not a big deal because it still works perfectly. The next thing we're going to be covering is melee. Melee. Right center sip would be melee. This is how Isaac pushes back enemies if need be, and if it's powerful enough. If you're holding the gun, it will do an alternate. You don't see much of a difference on the plasma cutter. Let's switch weapons. Oh, will you look at that? I don't have other weapons, but pretty much doing right center sip while holding the gun will do the alternate. Pretty straightforward. To run in the game, there's two options. Oh, there's three, I think. There's two. The way you sprint in the game is left center puff by tapping it. Isaac will start running, and it's nice because you can toggle it on and off by clicking on it. It was really neat. And not as important right now, but left bumper is also included on left center puff. It's mostly mainly used for like zero gravity. I'm not going to cover that. You'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. It's niche. But you have running on left center puff. The second way to sprint would be, and I'm pretty happy about this one, I added it to counteract game mechanics. When you aim the gun, it automatically stops making you sprint. So what I did is, if you stop aiming, it triggers sprint as well. It's on a tap function. So if I'm walking and I aim and I stop aiming, it will instantly go into a sprint. This has helped me so many times in counters in this game because you get overwhelmed, so you don't have time to click left center puff to sprint. You just gotta focus on the lip. It's something you don't even think about. It just works. To switch weapons, we are going to be doing triple puff for north, triple sip for south, and to go to the D-pad right and D-pad left, you hold triple puff for east, and you hold triple sip for west. But it's nothing crazy. I'm pretty much done. The last two buttons, the main buttons, are Y and B. So Y will be your right puff. It is used for stasis. So as long as you're aiming the gun and you do right puff, you will do stasis to freeze enemies. If you're not aiming, careful on this one. It was like this in the OG Deadspace. You will use, you'll end up using a stasis item to refill. You see that blinking on the bottom left? I don't have any stasis modules at the moment, but it will refill it. Refill your stasis. Same thing with B, which is right sip. If I'm aiming the gun, I will have telekinesis. I would like to show you, but there's nothing to grab at the moment. And if I'm not aiming the gun, it will heal you. I just healed a little bit. And that's pretty much it. Probably the last item would be if you ever get lost in the game. Center Puff Soft will direct you to the closest main mission. And last but not least, if you ever want to look in your inventory and you bring it up, you navigate through the inventory using the first mode. First mode is for inventory, second mode is for gameplay. Other than that, that's it. It's my 10-minute tutorial, hopefully, and enjoy Deadspace Remake. Highly recommend it. The Deadspace Remake and Resident Evil 4 Remake are top tier for this year. They really stepped it up. They made it great. I'm super happy about these games. Other than that, enjoy. Alright, we're skipping sections because I don't want to spoil. As in story, obviously, you know, me shooting stuff. That's just me showing gameplay, but I'm trying my best here. Try my best here. Technically, if you get spoiled, it's your fault. You should have played the OG. It came out like 10 years ago. Has inventory, I don't care. We don't need extra guns, even though I could have them all right now. We just need the plasma. We're set. I'm running out of stasis. I'm on a yellow bar. I got 2 charges left. Am I going the right way? I always use that. I always use that because I get lost. Hello? Ah, this is where we get it. Not spoiler, because... Shut up. I need this to progress. How am I supposed to switch gameplay if I'm not even playing? There you go. Now we're using the B button while aiming. Pretty easy. Just walk forward. Get out of my way. Sweet. Telekinesis is actually pretty OP. It's OP in the sense that you find a lot of throwables.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Isaac, take the gun. He doesn't need it anymore. She would want you to have it. I feel nerfed. You're right. Maybe the gun is broken, right? The gun is jammed. Maybe that's why we don't want it. She died because of faulty weaponry. True, true, true. Okay. Spooky. Spooky. Alright, it's been a while. Somebody has to come attack me. Hey, a free wheelchair. Eat. Huh? Ooh. No, there's more than one. Where are you at? Where's your best friend? Okay, we're okay. Phew. Hey, what did I turn on? Oh, the elevator. What was that? I'm staying in the corner. Staying in the corner. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. Is he dead? Oh, no, he's still alive. No. Playing possum, eh? I honestly thought he died. Whew. He looked like a skeleton. Okay, whew. Bingo. Honestly, I'm gonna stop here because I really would like people to just enjoy the game, but that's the premise. That's the premise. Have fun, everybody. See ya.